Hello everyone, this is your boy Iswan again from Changwani. Today we are live in our offices. From the recent rumors that we've heard that most of the candidate classes are likely to open, mostly the P7, Senior 4 and Senior 6. Today we are very glad that we have a few candidates with us from different schools and I hope from different classes. Maybe they could introduce themselves and we hear them out as well. Joaka, let me start from the left, please.
By the name is Mugan's Augustine, well known as Chimie Augustine in the village. But at school I normally use Mugan's Augustine, a student from Albert SS, Senior 6, from Mukarange village, Block 7, Sams.
By the names of Harry Dahlia from Changwale Senior Secondary School. I'm in Form 4 and I live in Kibitaka village, Block 23.
Oh, that's great.
Hello everyone, I'm called Mutes Abbas from Changwale Senior 6 and I reside in Chevitaka village, Block 24.
Wow, you've heard their beautiful names and where they come from and the schools they studied in. Before we can go any further, we shall just ask them a few questions. My candidates, do you think the opening of this school is of a much advantage to you in achieving your careers?
Yes.
If yes, why?
I think so.
Schools can help me because I once wanted to be like an accountant or someone else. So how can I become that person when I'm not going to school? But if we reopen schools, that can help me because when I go back to school, I can easily achieve my goal, and if in the coming years I can be a responsible person, and it can also help my future, even my families and everything.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, back to me. Of course, I won't say that I have agreed with that question. To me, it's a no. Because according to me, I understand the career is someone's calling in life. So if you really happen to know what a career means, it's all not about going to school, but first instead, life is the most important things to consider at first. Of course, schools also supplements on what a person is supposed to be. But according to me, I rather stay home safe than I go back to schools when the current situation is stable. Thanks.
Okay, that's your view. That's very great. I know you've stayed home close to 6 months already, since March, then in September. Do you think you can get back to school on 20th as they proposed? Do you think you can bounce, you can get back to your best like you did before you came for this COVID-19 holiday? Do you think you can really do that fast?
According to me, I can try, but in this kind of situation, if our teachers can do something that if they can fix time so that they can help us in everything that you're going to do, just to fix time and just to do something like trying the best in order to finish like the syllabus, because some of us had not yet finished syllabus and everything. If they can fix and try to do their best, and I also revise and take time to read books, then they can try to achieve.
Oh, okay.
So according to me, that I want to be able, because every student to maintain that, because of course for these government schools, at least for them I can say at a certain level they may, but more especially these private schools, it's very difficult. Because even you may find a school like where I started from, that's Albert SS. It's very difficult to find when only the dormitories, one building handling more than 100 students. Back to the point, even the serving areas where I get food from, it's very difficult if someone is really hungry, you can't tell him to make up the words to maintain those standard procedures when someone is really hungry. Then back to me, I as Augustine, to me it's not easy. because at first in March we were chased from schools. That's what even we were seeing, that it won't be possible for us to maintain it. Now I don't know what's behind them, feeling that it's ready for us to go back to school, yet the pandemic is already straighting our life.
So, Mr. Augustine, thank you for that. So, if I may ask you a question, yeah, you know we've stayed on for close to 6 months now.
Yeah.
Do you think if you go to school next week, in fact this weekend on Sunday, on 20th, do you think you can get back to your best? I know you in Form 6, when in March you're not very hot, Yeah, but do you think if you go back on Monday or Sunday, can you get back to your best way?
Of course not easy, I can say that I can climb up our demonstration. It's very hard. Because by now our academic year was distracted by now.
Okay.
We are already out of the bounds. Maybe if the government can plan also for next year, but during this one, even if they have told us that if we are to go back to school, then we have to do our final exams in April. Of course, the remaining time is not suitable for us to catch up.
Okay, according to me, I think it will be very difficult, because if the lockdown was for like 1 month or 2 months, it will be very good, because by the time I reached home, I first rushed to copy some notes where I was behind, such that I can catch up. But then it came to extend to 2 months, 3 months and above. So right now, I think it's very difficult, because like me, I come from my Changwale is in Chevitaka village. Even me, I reside in Chevitaka village. So when I'm in the same village with my school, but I decided to join the boarding section. Reason being, at home I cannot read. So that one shows that really at home I've not been reading. So I just, when I'm at home, I cannot concentrate. So my minds are
School.
always off.
Yeah, we all know that every social gathering, there are directives that have been put in place. You know that. So now, if you're to get back to school, it's a bit hard, students, if they have to put measures of controlling all this, the social distancing and everything, do you think it's really very easy for you guys to manage it at school then?
I think it will be very, very difficult. Taking an example, the day we were receiving the reading materials, actually I don't remember the date, but I remember I received. Okay. I saw people hugging, almost kissing each other, just they have been missing them, and yet it was just a short time. But right now, it is very difficult, because even, for example, like at school, if you tell students that to go back to school, it is now time for lunch, you are serving, it is very difficult to maintain social distancing. People are pushing on the line, and other things, so it is very difficult.
It's very difficult.
Okay. To add on Abbas's point, yes, if we go back to school, we can go, as I said, I can try, but that thing of saying that we should have social distances, what and what, we can't manage it. Because first of all, me, I'm always somehow stubborn, yes. So if I reach there, I meet my friends, I can't miss to her because we are missing each other. So that one can be somehow hard for me.
Yeah, according to me, of course for me, my case is somehow different. Because for me, I started from school. I started from Ohima town. For now it's Ohima city. Because for us here in Changwale already we know that we are under lockdown and we are under quarantine. As a camp, so I'm worried, how will I travel to town for schooling? Yet we are already under quarantine.
Okay, that's great. Students, it's not easy to maintain this whole thing, Yeah, but if something is put in place, definitely we shall just adopt it. So if I may ask you a question, which one would you prefer? Because from rumors still you've heard that either you're supposed to pick one section, either going to the morning or coming to the day section. Which one do you think would favor you so much, as in person? Which one do you think would favor you so much?
According to me, to be boarding section is better, because with this, as I've seen, this guy comes from Ghana. This one comes from Chevitaka, but another block. Even I come from a different side. So it can be very difficult if every evening we can dispose ourselves in different areas. Then in the morning we again come back. So I think we can easily transmit the virus if at all it is there.
I see. So which one do you prefer, Dustin? Going to the boarding section or instead of the main boarding, in town?
Of course, boarding is more secure than there. Yeah. The reason as why I'm saying this, it's very difficult because you may find a certain school having students coming from different districts. Now it's very hard for someone to travel daily routine for that distance for all the schooling. Yet even what I know, it won't be for the meanwhile time like the way it was from morning up to evening. Then again at that time for traveling, it will be very difficult. So that's why I'm saying boarding will be better.
Okay. So what do you think would favor you to achieve your career and become a senior accountant as you want?
Just for me, I'm used to being a desk scholar because I'm something like in the school. I'm used to being a desk scholar, but if it is now to fix sometimes, I can just if someone wants can join boarding. But I am used to being a desk scholar. Though I come back at school from school even at
coming from home as a desk scholar. Wow, that's great.
According to how the government will say. If it says you go in boarding, I can join because it's also fun.
I see. So my students here, what is your last message to the fellow students outside there who are watching you, to your parents or any other parent outside there, to your school, to your teachers, to anybody who is watching you out there? What is your last message to them?
My last message, this one for me, I can send it to students, especially in candidate classes, that we are going back in this month.
Yes.
But we have a short time. Even if they say we sit for 11 in April, but still time is limited. So we have to go and struggle. We really concentrate because the time we have is limited, and the same examination we are supposed to sit for is the same examination we shall sit for. So we need really too much concentration.
To the teachers, I would just like to say, if they can try their level best to help us finish the syllabus and make us some revision so that you may achieve or succeed, because we can, yes, you can go back, but if we fail, it's also a pity. Just what we could do, they can try their level best to so that we may catch up, because it's not easy. We have closed for a long period of time.
Yeah, back to me. Though I studied in downtown, but I'm a born of the Changwari village. So my message I said to the student within Changwari village, listen please. Don't think that already for you or you are in the village, that those people in town, they will do different exams from the one you are going to sit for. This is a national issue. If those people are going to sit for the exams, we are all going to sit for the same exams. Provided those people, if they have other advantages, but they take it as the national issue. So what we need to do, we need just to read our books, concentrate, look for friends where the one who are near us. If all goes well, we get these. If these NGOs, the one of Window Trust, if can afford to give us some reading materials on top of the one they distributed, it would be better for us, because it's very hard for it. We are in a deep village and there's no way we can access these reading materials such as textbooks. So it would be better if they can provide for us. We'll be reading. If they can also gather all students in one place, those who are already in Changwari camp, if they can gather them all to sit in one place and concentrate together, it will be better, because they say 2 heads is better than 1. There's no way you can challenge people who have been making discussion when you were 1. Already this one is a mess that we've already missed 6 months already, and we are yet going to sit for the exams. So my message goes to all students in Changwari camp. Please read hard. Don't say that this is a dead year. You never know what the government will decide. You rather read hard. If the exams come, then you will be set to do it better. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much, my students. You've heard their views. And to our viewers there, we love you so much. May God bless you. Bye-bye for now. Thank you.